Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a video on the highlights of the upcoming Whistler Cornucopia, which is occurring this year from November 7th to the 17th in Whistler. And I think this is a great festival, and what is unique about it, it's not just about wine and not just about food, it's about both. And they've added an additional component this year. They've got some comedy shows. So I really think it's a great thing for people who want to visit the area, and even for locals who want to go up to Whistler. Everyone in Vancouver knows it's now a rainy season. It's kind of a whole humdrum type time. So it's something to look forward to. And I went up to Whistler Cornucopia last year. I really enjoyed it because I got to visit Whistler in a kind of soft period. Normally when you go up to Whistler, it's usually you're hectically skiing or you're doing mountain biking or during the summer activities. It's usually pretty busy. And this is a kind of a softer time, and so you can actually enjoy the ambiance of Whistler and the mountain alpine setting. So I really enjoyed it, and you can take things slowly. So this video is going to concentrate on some of the food highlights, food events that I would recommend. This will also include some of the wine dinners, which are food and wine pairings. And I also have another YouTube channel, Trophy Wine Hunter, which will go through all the wine-only events and seminars that I would recommend. I'll put that at the end of this video. You'll see some crossover on both of these videos. I'll probably in both of those videos list the wine dinners because they're both wine and food events. The festival starts on November 7th, a Thursday. And I'll note that that weekend, it goes over 2 weekends, but that weekend is a long weekend because November 11th is Remembrance Day. So on November 7th, there's a dinner, wine dinner at Araxi with Poplar Grove Winery. And the criteria that I look at when I look at wine dinners and whether I would like to attend is I like to have a restaurant that's interesting to me and also a winery that's interesting to me. And this one fits both. It's $229 a person. I was up at Araxi last year for Whistler Cornucopia. I had a great meal and their dinner pairing with Tinhorn Creek. Loved the event. And Poplar Grove is also a very well-known winery in BC that would be of interest to me. On November 8th, there's another great dinner at Araxi, this time with Burring Owl Winery, and it's $229 a person. It starts at 6:30, and again, Burring Owl is a winery that I have done some videos on my YouTube channel, and I think on my YouTube channel, Trophy Wine Hunter, I think it's a great BC winery. What's unique about Cornucopia is that they have this culinary stage series, which is just about cooking. So a lot of people, they're not into alcohol, they don't want to do wine dinners, but they have a whole series that are just about chefs and cooking. And I would really recommend this one. This is November 9th at the Whistler Conference Center. It's $55 a person. Chef Alana Moss pairing her food with Stag's Hollow Winery. And I attended last year an event in the culinary stage series with Alana Moss. I think she's a great speaker, funny, witty, and also easy to understand. She's a winner of Chopped Canada, so she's a very well-known chef. Another culinary stage series that I would kind of recommend is a Chef Wang Dang. He was at Joe Fortes and then at Chop House and then at Metropolitan Hotel before moving over to West. He was at a Araxi restaurant and now becomes the corporate executive chef for their parent company, Top Table. So very distinguished career, and he's doing a seminar also, or a culinary stage. And it's kind of interesting because these culinary stages, they usually go through and cook. There's a staging, you can see them, they have overhead cameras, and you also get to taste the food. So it's kind of a really fun event to attend. The next one I want to highlight on that night is November 9th, is another wine dinner at Wild Blue Restaurant and Unsworth Vineyards. Unsworth Vineyards is out of the Cowichan Valley, which is a place that I'm really interested in. I attended a seminar with them a little bit while ago and thought their winery is very interesting and their winemaker was very engaging. Wild Blue Restaurant is supposed to be one of the top restaurants in Whistler. I'm excited to try it again just because They, you know, when I first went to this restaurant, I was there at a soft opening, and I thought their service standard wasn't that good. They weren't that organized. So I'm interested to see after a couple of years now, have they kind of got things right. And again, I'm not highlighting some of the events because they're sold out, and so that's kind of it's not useful. And I'm not highlighting a lot of the tasting signature events. And for me personally, those aren't really that interesting. I find it really fun. They're great if you have a great social group, great for date night. But for me particularly, it's not, at least as a wine person or even a food person, it's not really that useful. I find the seminars much more useful in terms of the learning, but they're fun. On November 12th, which is the Tuesday, they have an event called Laugh Out Live. And again, that's why I love Whistler Cornucopia, because it's not about just food, it's not about wine only. They have some spirit events, and now they have these comedy events, which I think is really neat. It starts at 8 p.m. They have another similar one on November the 14th, which is called Comedy Kitchen, again $40. And I love comedy, so that would be kind of neat to go out to that while you're out there anyways. On November 14th, they also, which is a Thursday, they also have a wine dinner with Mekong, which is a Thai restaurant there, and Tantalus wines. And so that would be of interest to me. That's $215 a person. Then on Saturday, November the 16th, a couple of great events. One is going to be the Il Caminetto dinner, a tour through wine regions of Sicily with Planeta, which is a very famous winery in Sicily. It's $255 a person. Il Caminetto, one of the top restaurants in Whistler, serving Italian fare. And then lastly, they have a night with Rimrock Cafe with Black Hills Winery. Rimrock Cafe, I've done other videos on this channel on Rimrock. I'll put it at the end of this video. Really iconic place to eat. And then they pair with Black Hills Winery, which is famous for their Noto Bene flagship wine. And that's $250 a person. So there, as you can see, there's quite a bit to do in Whistler. There are also some wine exclusive seminars. And for those, I'll refer you to my other YouTube channel, Trophy Wine Hunter, where I go through the wine seminars that I would recommend from Whistler Cornucopia, which I'll try and put at the end of this video. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, happy eating.